Tonight on CTV News, we have a one-on-one interview with the presidential candidate. Plus, we take a look at the Semester at Sea program.
Then later on, we have weather, sports, and entertainment. All this starting now. Good evening, and thanks for watching CTV. I'm Emily Biffinger.
And I'm Willis Scott, and here is the top news for the day. Libertarian presidential candidate, former New Mexico Governor Gary Johnson was in Parker Monday evening. About 1,200 supporters attended the rally. Johnson spoke with us about foreign policy. Libertarian presidential candidate Governor Gary Johnson was recently criticized for not being able to name a world leader he admires. Johnson says he still isn't sure how to answer the question.
I was asked the question, and 5 days now after the question, I'm still having a hard time. I still can't answer it.
Now, you did say former president of Mexico.
Yes,
Okay.
Vicente Fox, yes.
And what is it you admire about him?
Well, that he was a business person. He was the pre-party, so he disrupted many, many years of dominance by the major parties in Mexico, so he was a disruptor. And he brought about reform in Mexico. We met each other and interacted as governor and as president when he was president. And he has spoken very favorably about the legalization of marijuana, that prohibition is the main cause for deaths on the border.
Okay, and our foreign relations are currently deteriorating with Russia because of their involvement in Syria. As president, how would you restore those relations?
Well, those relations have to be restored. There is no resolution to Syria without the involvement of Russia. It's a situation that I would not have gotten into in the first place. When we support regime change, we end up, in this case Syria, we're supporting both sides. And those bullets are flying both directions, and they're actually killing both sides of those that we're supporting. And it's so crazy that you can't make it up, but that's just what is happening. And we continue to do this. When we support regime change, Iraq, Libya, Syria, I cannot think of one situation in my life where we have supported regime change where it has turned out better and not worse.
Andrew Walter is a CSU student who attended the rally. He says the youth are tired of endless wars. He thinks Johnson will stop the U.S. from policing the world by having a strong defense at home. Johnson was about 7 percentage points shy of being able to participate in the first debate.
Thousands of northern Colorado residents filled the Budweiser Event Center to see the Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump. Along with the presidential nominee, several members of the Trump campaign have also made stops here in Colorado. His daughter Ivanka and son Donald Trump Jr. made stops in Fort Collins and Grand Junction respectively. And the Republican vice presidential candidate, Mike Pence, held a town hall meeting in Colorado Springs. Trump has made a big presence in Colorado due to the close polling between himself and Hillary Clinton. While many of the attendees were supporters of Trump, there were also several groups protesting his arrival. The venue established an area and a parking lot outside for them so that they can be heard safely.
Due to the overwhelming cost of instrument damages, growing concerns for safety, and suspicion of hazing, University Marching Band, the Colorado State University Marching Band, will no longer perform Trombone Number 5, formerly known as Trombone Suicides. Trombone Number 5 is a routine performed by the trombone section of the CSU Marching Band. Trombone players line up shoulder to shoulder and alternate swinging their instrument and ducking. If band members fail to time themselves correctly, they can be hit in the head by another member's instrument. The routine is popular with audiences. The official statement on the issue cited safety concerns as the reason for cancellation. For a complete breakdown of the statement, you can visit collegian.com.
The Human Dimensions of Natural Resources bachelor's degree had its first 2 graduates in its first semester. This degree program is to prepare students in addressing conservation and environmental issues. The HDNR major allows students to explore how to help environmental and conservation issues while understanding the human needs involved. Students in the major will explore the challenges to conserving and sustaining resources on the planet that are typically caused by human behavior.
Amendment 71 could make getting future amendments on the ballot more difficult. If the legislation passes, there will be 2 requirements to get a state constitutional amendment on the ballot. Petition signatures will be required from all 35 Senate districts in Colorado, and at least 2% of registered voters in each Senate district have to sign the petition. Currently, 5% of the number of votes cast for the Colorado Secretary of State is required to get a state constitutional amendment on the ballot. All of those signatures can come from the same district. This year, the state requirement was just over 98,000 signatures to get an amendment on the ballot. Amendment 71 would require the future amendments to have support across the state in order to get on the ballot.
Semester at Sea headquarters has relocated to right here in Fort Collins. Colorado State University is now the new academic home for Semester at Sea, and all the students participating in the program will earn credits through CSU. We took a look at it this week, and here are some of the ins and outs of the program. Semester at Sea allows students to sail around the world for an entire semester, and the voyage is closer to Colorado students now than ever before.
We're really excited to be partnered with Colorado State University. There are a huge number of Colorado students, both within CSU but outside of CSU at other institutions.
You are looking at the CSU course catalog. We offer over 70 courses per semester that you can choose from, ranging anywhere from lower to upper division courses.
So it's really exciting to be here at Colorado State. I'd love for people to know about our social media channels. So we just launched Snapchat live story, and what that is a compilation of images and snaps from the fall 16 voyage, which is the current voyage happening right now.
I often describe Semester at Sea as one of the most exhausting 100-ish days in your life, but also one of the most rewarding 100 days of your life.
Safety is always number one on Semester at Sea. Before anything else that we do, we make sure that the safety of our participants is paramount.
Colorado State University loves studying abroad. We love sending you guys abroad. I hope you all at least will try to study abroad during your undergraduate career. We allow students to take pretty much any of the financial aid, 99.9% of the aid you have here at CSU. So scholarships, grants, loans.
The reason why I'm so passionate about Semester at Sea and what I do here is because I see the effect that it has on our students and faculty and staff. The effect of international education in general, but specifically Semester at Sea, where you go from country to country and can really compare what you're learning about through the lens and the culture of each of the countries that we go to, is unique and something that our students would never get anywhere else.
For more information, please visit semesteratsea.org or stop by the office at 2000 Center Avenue.
The Intermissions Coffee Shop that serves Starbucks coffee in the Student Center is offering a new twist on a fan favorite. A special homecoming drink, appropriately called the Ramachino, is available this week only. The drink is made up of the classic vanilla bean frappuccino with a Ram-themed green whipped cream on top. The drink itself has no caffeine and is mainly cream flavored. It provides a positive alternative for those who don't respond well to caffeine. The green topping has a hint of mint and creates a cool-looking result when mixed. A Grande Ramachino only costs $3.17 at the current discounted price, making it not only a tasty treat to celebrate homecoming, but also an affordable treat for those on a budget. Well, I think I found my new favorite treat. Emily, have you bought any coffee yet this week?
Oh, yes. The barista actually knows my first name and my order. What about you?
I haven't. I've managed to make it this far, but now I definitely need to stop in at intermissions to try one of these.
Definitely, yeah. Awesome. Well, all this coming up more with weather.
And afterwards, we have sports and entertainment.